All righty, we are back after spring break. We are going straight into hitting for the first hour, and then the second half we'll follow it up with some base running and throwing. So I really want to focus on contact points this one. I think that this is going to help elevate the ones who feel like this is too simple for them. So honestly, really being a stickler on outside and inside today, using the down the middle for warm-ups. So the first one we are going into is our hinge drill. You will have the kids step back, making sure when they're lining up, when they're going into the drill, their foot will get to this bat. But right now, when they line themselves up, I want this bat down, making sure that this back power is lined up, and this one is getting ready. So from here, they'll stay in this position. The first half, we're just working on down the middle. You'll tell them from this position, load and drive. After we get here, load and drive. Making sure they're trying to drive it off of this front cone. Once you go to outside point, this is when you'll have them adjust, and you'll have them adjust their feet. Same thing. Picking that ball up, load and drive. Now we should be focusing on this cone. And then same thing for inside. So they should be seeing their ball land in 3 different areas. So if you go out there and you see the balls out there, they should be able to see their ball going from outside, down the middle, and inside. So that is the first one, the hinge, making sure they're using that bat, driving it. The second one is going to be our flamingo. Same thing, working on down the middle, outside and inside. When they're starting their flamingo, you're gonna make them hold it. Hold it. Again, explaining to them that hitting is all about that power and that balance. So, not in a bad way, but mess with the kids. See how long they can hold it. If they're doing this, tell them, nope, get back into it. Holding this power, holding it, until you tell them, drive it. Stepping and driving that power through. So really making sure, again, see who could hold this, hold this. If you see them like this, tell them, reset. They don't get to hit until you see this is nice and calm down here. So we're going down the middle, outside, inside. Once we do that one, we're gonna do the basketball drill. This is one I made up, and this is honestly one of my favorite ones. We're teaching them how to transfer power from the back side. Think about when we're hitting, we load from this back, and we gotta take this power through. So the kids are gonna start back. You're gonna say 1, you're gonna pivot, making sure this pivot foot is driving before they go to their position. Sometimes I see their body going first, and then their foot is still back here. Think about that when we're in the box. Once they do their load, they're opening up, or their foot is still back here versus driving that power forward. So they will be back here. You're gonna say 1, 2, going straight into the swing. Again, if we do outside, making sure that when they pivot on 1, they're in the position to set up that. So for outside, making sure that when they're driving, when we did inside and down the middle, we rotated all the way. For that outside, I want you to make sure to tell them that toe and that knee is pointing towards that ball. So when they're releasing, their power is driving towards that way. Versus inside and outside, we're gonna get that knee turned all the way in. So this will be our basketball drill. After we do this one, you are going to take this in to the bow net drill. That tee on the outside, they're trying to hit it into this bow net. So going straight in, let me back up. Going from here up. After that, the next one will rotate. The goal is, again, this is for the ones to where, yes, it went to that side, but you could even use this as an example. So letting the kid know, yes, you made it to that side, but that was a pop-up. So when they get back, you're telling them, make that adjustment. So when they come, driving in. So now after they do that, they should be, yeah. And you're gonna do this one, rotate. Have everybody going so they're one at a time. So they get that instant feedback, telling everybody to focus on everybody up there. They shouldn't be talking in the back. So after this one, you will go straight into the flamingo. Same thing, they'll come up one by one. You'll tell them, load, drive it. Pulled off. I can't make the correction, I have to go back and wait. So having them, when they come back out, asking them, what's the correction you're making? I pulled off or hit it up the middle. I'm trying to drive my backside towards the bow net. Same exact thing. Now once they give you that answer, they'll come up here, load, drive it. And then they'll keep on rotating until that bucket's done. After that one, we'll go to our basketball. Same thing. Telling them 1, 2. So after everybody gets to do those ones, we're gonna move the bow net to the inside. So same exact drills, having the kids focus on the inside point. From there, you're moving the tee for them. A lot of them might not know contact points. They might just know the ball's on this side to this side. You move that tee for them, and then you'll go through the same 3. Starting here, driving it, starting in our flamingo, driving it, and then starting in our basketball, driving it. After you do those 3 again through everybody, then you will do soft toss and trying to see if they can do that with a moving ball. So now you will add the net, leave that bow net there. So now with a soft toss, you move this tee, they'll get 3 balls. Trying to hit inside only, do all inside only pitches, and then after that round, switch the bow net and do outside. So they're trying to take full motion, hitting it into that bow net. Live, hitting it into that bow net. So after, again, you do inside, reverse to outside, doesn't matter whichever one you do first. So that is the hitting drills today, really focusing on, again, where to take it and telling them to use all of their power to take it there. Alrighty.